also have submitted a 60 million bid for Caicedo, which has reportedly been rejected, but it seems there is more to this story. That is right, guys. Arsenal have made a bid for Caicedo, the defensive midfielder from Brighton, but the reports are this story is far from over. Now, this was a bid that came out of the blue. I remember on Friday, it just like out of nowhere, Fabrizio Romano just tweeted that, oh, Arsenal have made a bid for Caicedo. And I'm surprised by it because we all knew Chelsea were interested in him. There have been rumours of Liverpool being interested in signing him as well. So I thought Arsenal were never interested in signing him, and I think a lot of fans thought the same. And suddenly, just seems out of the blue, we have made a bid for him. And what makes this transfer even more hot was on Friday after Arsenal's game against Man City, he went on Instagram and publicly made an appeal begging for Bayern to let him go. However, the reports are that Bayern remain firm in their stance that he is not for sale in the January transfer window, and it seems the only way Brighton will let him go is if a club just comes with a massive bid of around probably £90 million, which is very unlikely to happen. But after seeing the way Arsenal played against Manchester City when Partey got dropped off, I like Sambi Lokanga, but unfortunately, he just doesn't seem like he's ready to play a lone six. And boy, when I saw that performance, we need Caicedo. But if he's 100 million, you might as well just pay for it, because this guy's played in the Premier League, and honestly, a defensive midfielder is so important for us, because with Thomas Partey's out being injured, if he does get injured again, who are we going to have? Because Mohamed Elneny is also out injured for a long term, so we need a cover, especially in that midfield position. So it's going to be interesting to see what we do. But the question will always be, is Caicedo worth the price? And I feel like when you look at the team he plays for, Brighton, I think it's encouraging, because Brighton are a team that play football. They're not just a team that stays back and just defends. They're a team that do play good football, and I think he can easily fit in the Arsenal's team. But let's not forget, there is still one club remain interested in signing Caicedo, and that is Chelsea. And we all know what happened the last time Chelsea and Arsenal went for a transfer. We lost out on Mudryk. So obviously PTSD from that. I wouldn't be too surprised if Chelsea come back in and end up signing him. So this still is never safe, especially when you have Chelsea lurking in the background. Like, bro, why are these lot everywhere in the transfer? Why can't they have their own scouts and they just literally look around on Twitter to see what other clubs are interested in signing, and then they just jump in and sign that player. Just such a waste, man, of a club. Honestly, what a waste of a club. But personally, I'm not sure if Arsenal will sign him. I would say I'm 70% sure Arsenal won't sign him, just because of Brighton's stance. It seems that they are very firm on it, which is very disappointing considering the player is literally begging on Instagram to leave. So I do feel like they are very strong on this, and they're just not going to let him leave. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. Hopefully I'm wrong and they do sign him. But personally, for me, to tell all you Arsenal fans, just keep your hopes low, man. Just keep your hopes low. But yeah, guys, that's the end of today's video. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys next.